Hey, how you doing? Happy February, and welcome back. We got some more investing to do. First of all, I appreciate the support, and it's really encouraged me to keep going with this. So, first of all, we should start off with a review of what happened to our items last month. Most of them went up very slightly, one went down, and a few of them had some pretty big gains. So, starting off with our neutral ones, the Rio capsules. Obviously, they're still for sale as of recording this. Rio is the only one that went neutral because it's the only one that's still for sale in the shop. Obviously, all of the other stuff is out of the shop. It's discontinued items, so you can't get them anymore. Rio is still for sale in the shop, so it's 25 cents from the shop. It's like 28 cents on the market, which after Steam tax goes back to 25 cents. So I made no gain there. Going to our Norse and St. Mark skins. The M4 Dark Blossom, I bought it at 11.40. It's up to 11.70 now. It's a 30-cent gain, 2% ROI, basically 2.5 to be technical. Our grays are a bit of a different story though. The MP7 Scorched went down 5 cents in value for whatever reason, and everything else went up ever so slightly. Like, for example, the FAMAS Nightboard went up 32 cents since I last checked. Granted, I'm kind of noticing these are fluctuating quite a bit. I'm going off the buy order price, if you're wondering that. If I was going off the sell order price, the price would be much higher, but no one's really buying at that right now. This transfers really well into the Riptide stickers because the sell orders for them are fairly high, but the buy orders are fairly low. For example, the Opal Flick Hollow, last I checked, the buy orders are about $1 less than the sell orders. It'll only say I'd made a 3% return going from buying it at $6.20 to it being now $7.10, but in all reality, if you wanted to go buy one right now, you'd probably have to pay closer to $8 for one. Anyways, for the Toxic Flow Hollow, nothing insane. I bought it at $6.90. It's up to $7.10 now. It's only a 20-cent gain on that, so nothing a ton there. Watermelon Flow Hollow, I bought it at $4.99, up to $5.06, also not a ton there. Great Wave Hollow, bought it at $6.32, and it is now at $6.56. Only a 5% return, but it's nothing really terrible for a month one. And the cases, if you are active in the CSGO scene, you know we're kind of approaching Chinese New Year, and it seemed to have pumped up the case pricers. So, for example, clutch case, I bought 40 of them at 29 cents each, and now they're worth 32 cents each, right? So technically I made 3 cents on them, but in all reality they're probably closer to where I bought them. Same with fracture case, I bought 60 of them for 16 cents each, and now they're at 18 cents. It will say I made, like, for example, it says I made a 12% return, but it's only 2 cents per, and it's really not a ton in all reality. So those are basically still neutral. But where I made the biggest gains are the Stockholm capsules. Those things exploded in the month of January. Starting off with our smallest one, the Contenders capsule. I bought 3 of them at $1.70 each. They are now up to $2.39. That is a 40% return in just 1 month. That is fantastic for a month one. Anyways, the Legends capsule almost made me over a 50% return. I bought them at 74 cents each, and now they're at $1.12 each. And for our biggest gain, it's obviously the Challengers capsule, the one that has the mouse sticker and all the other good stuff like Pain, Movie Star. Those I bought at $4.20 each. Now they're selling for $6.68. I bought all my units for those for $12.60 total. Now they would sell for over $20. That is a little under a 60% return on just the Challengers capsules. This month I turned that $100 into $113.74. So obviously not a ton for month one, but 13% is still pretty good. So I'm happy with it. Alright, anyways, on to this month's investments. So last month I tried to spread out my investments as best I could, get a bunch of different random things, but now it's going to be a bit more consolidated. And you'll kind of notice it's a lot in Antwerp. I understand it's not different, but that's just how I decided to do it this month. Anyways, I got another 5 of each Rio capsule, all of them for 25 cents each, so it's really not a huge risk if they go down. But they do have a big upside because they will be kind of low supply. They scrape really well as well. I kind of forgot about that last time, so potentially that could be a big selling point in the future, but who knows. Anyways, I said I was going to do a lot into Antwerp, so I did. I got 3 team stickers and 2 autographs. Starting off with the team stickers, I decided to go with a Cloud9, as it is currently the most expensive team sticker from Antwerp, and it has a very nice blue effect. So hopefully that will allow it to go up in the future. I also decided to get an Imperial Hollow. The Imperial Hollow has the very nice green effect, similar to Entropic from Stockholm 2021. So I thought that would also be a very nice pickup. And I had a little bit of extra balance left at the end, so I decided to pick up a Complexity Hollow. This has like a purplish, pinkish effect, which is very unique, and it has a nice star shape, so I think that will be very nice in the future. For the signatures, I decided to go with a Vinny Hollow because it has the little shark drawing in it, and it's a very unique sticker. It's really big, very bright, so hopefully that will go up in the future. People have been comparing it to that one sticker from, I believe it was Krakow, that had the shark in it. I don't really believe they're the same thing. I think the Krakow one is a lot better, but who knows? Maybe Vinny could be the next one of those. And the final autograph I decided to invest into was the moth Hollow, and there's a few different reasons why I decided to do this. One is his first major, so why not start with a first major sticker? Those are always going to be very popular. Second off, it is his only borderless one, because for a lot of the Stockholm and Antwerp stickers, they overlapped. For example, the Navi ones, there is a borderless simple from 2 majors, so there's a lot of supply of it, but there's only borderless from 1 major for moth. Second off, he's a very exciting young player, so if you've watched him play, he's insane. So a good player from one of their first majors is going to be very expensive in the future. I did decide to get one more autograph though. This is the Dick Stacy one. It's good for fairly obvious reasons, and considering this was last available 3 years ago, it's getting to be a decently rare item if you want it for certain sticker crafts. So it has a lot of future potential, and it doesn't really have too much potential to go down. And finally, I decided to buy into a few cases. Starting off, I decided to buy 20 revolver cases. This would cost me a little over $10. I believe it's $10.40. These are very nice. They have the classic knife finishes, so you get the 3-7 Karambit if you want to gamble, which you won't get, so don't do that, please. Plus, some streamers have been opening them on stream recently, which has hyped up the price quite a lot, and that was a little after I bought them, so they've already gone up a little bit for me as of recording this, so that's pretty sweet. Anyways, for the last thing, I decided to buy 25 Spectrum cases. 10 of those are the normal Spectrum cases, and 15 are Spectrum 2. These just have the nice Spectrum knives in them. I forget exactly what they are, but they are pretty nice, and I believe they have butterfly knives in them. They have potential to go up in the future, so correct me if I'm wrong. Overall, I'm really happy with what I did this month. I only spent $99.47, so I have a bit over 50 cents left over, so I don't exactly know what I'll do with that, if I'll stack it up more in a future month or anything, but that's what I decided to do. Anyways, that's about all I have to say, so I hope it goes well. I'll leave the link to a spreadsheet in the description if you want to go look at that, if you're curious. And I'll see you in March now. We're getting to that time already. Well, see ya.